Hey guys, I'm doing a new video today. It's something I haven't done. In front of you see my OC Leopard book. Today I'm doing a ThunderClan roleplay with her called LeopardBrook's Beginning. So let's just get right into it. LeopardBrook sat quietly in the meeting, looking up at the leader. There was kids becoming apprentices today. Her ears pricked. She had hoped she would be a mentor someday. Would today be the day? Locking her eyes on Maplestar, she respectfully watched the she. She flicked her ear, hoping for an apprentice. She never had one before. This would be her first one. She just wished Maplestar would notice and give her one. She looked at the kit beside her. I'm becoming an apprentice today. I'm so excited. I can't wait any longer. You seem hyper, Dragon Kit. He chuckled. Returning her gaze to the leader, she patiently waited, keeping her ears pinned for Dragon Kid. Yeah, I am, the she murmured. LeopardBrook would smile. I'm just so excited, Dragon Kid continued, keeping her eyes turned on the leader. She nodded. LeopardBrook, would you become Sakura Pra's mentor? Oh, yes, of course. She silently hoped she would be Dragon Kid's mentor, but I guess any mentor was fine. Very well, meeting dismissed. She padded up to her apprentice. Hello, she mewed in greeting. The apprentice was very quiet. She quivered. Hi, I'm your new mentor, LeopardBrook mewed. Silent Paw and Suit Claw were beside them. She didn't want to get involved in their conversation, but she seemed very worried. Suit Claw was just laying there on the ground. Glancing over, she decided to stay out of it. Turning her attention back to her apprentice, she listened carefully to what she said. Oh, okay, she shivered. I'm sorry if I shiver. I can't help it. Oh, it's quite all right. Jean purred gently. We can start training tomorrow. Is that okay? She mewed. I'm sure this princess will be doing fine. She'll be a great warrior, LeopardBrook thought. Her ears were zoning in on other conversations, but snapped quickly back to her apprentice as she spoke. Oh, okay, she mumbled. All right, I'll see you tomorrow then. LeopardBrook stood and pattered off. After a quick nap, LeopardBrook was full of energy. She stretched and yawned. She had made her way into the warrior's inn after talking to her apprentice, but now she was quite bored and probably wanted to find a patrol to do. Picking up her pace, she padded across the clearing, glancing around for the deputy or the leader. She almost bumped into Tiger Stripe, but quickly avoided him. She couldn't see the deputy around, or the leader. That was strange, I guess. She decided to check the nursery. She didn't know why, but she didn't see the leader or deputy in there either. Oh dear. Does this mean something happened to them? Padding around, she looked around for the leader again. She couldn't help but hearing Rushtail and Darkfang. Wait, she called. Are you going on a patrol? She wondered if she could join them if they were. May I come with you? She began to prepare herself to say. It's quite boring around the camp these days, she thought. Darkfang was growling under his breath, her ears pinned. We can split up to cover more ground and call out if we need each other. All right, she agreed. She followed the cats out of the camp. Camp was kind of hard to get out of, but it was easier to get in. She waited for instructions from the other warriors. LeopardBrook had caught a few mice while scouting, and she finally lay down to rest. It had been a long day, and tomorrow she had to train her apprentice. Gazing at the sky, she noticed the other warrior standing over there. Maybe I should go greet them. She padded over, noticing her talking to a rogue. You're not planning any nonsense, are you? Rushtail scoffed. The rogue replied, No. Got some mutt. Don't pull anything, Rushtail snarled, appearing suspicious. LeopardBrook quieted down and waited for the Tom to look at her. She cleared her throat. Send him to camp, LeopardBrook. All right, she mewed. She glanced at the robe but padded back into camp. Well, once she found the entrance, that was. She caught scent of ShadowClan in the camp and noticed Bearclaw, a ShadowClan warrior. Sighed, knowing that they would take care of it. She noticed there was a meeting and quickly headed up to watch. Quickly finding a seat, she looked up. I'm going to announce the new deputy. LeopardBrook's ears pricked. This was interesting news. She'd always wanted to be deputy, but she was okay if she didn't. Beartail stepped forward. She nodded, congratulating the new deputy. Beartail was a good choice. She heard a snarl and looked at Devilstare, and Sakura Par was moving away. Huh, she thought. Sightkit was pawing at Devil's tail. She watched Dev Spring instantly grab the kit. Would you accept becoming new deputy of ThunderClan, taking the risk and protecting the clan no matter what? She glanced at Beartail. He was always a loyal Tom, so he would be the perfect choice. Of course. May StarClan approve my choice. She really wanted to get this meeting over with. As she could see, it was darkening in the sky. LeopardBrook lay, basking in the sun and thinking about everything. She was at Sunning Rocks, which had always been, well, not always, but it was ThunderClan's territory for now. RiverClan hadn't been seen in moons, but she knew they would come back, and when they did, they would claim their territory. It's all right. I'd rather train as soon as possible. She overheard some talking. Some cats can just be temperamental, is all. While I admire your enthusiasm, smiled. Huh. Maybe I should go train my apprentice. It would be a good idea. She ran back to camp, hoping to find her apprentice waiting for her there. Running past the training place, she thought she scented some kind of animal. Fox, maybe? Ignoring it, she continued running back to camp. After a long run back to camp, she finally reached the camp and panted to her apprentice. Want to train? She was out of breath, and it was obvious. She didn't notice there was a meeting. No, just a bunch of cats standing on the rock. Sure, she mumbled. All right, follow me. Turning around, she quickly pushed her way through the crowd. Getting out of the camp again was really hard. Her foot got caught on a few rocks, but she made it. Oh, it was nice to feel fresh air, and not alone this time. Remembering in the direction of the training place, she followed the scent that she had left. There it was. She still scented that odd scent. It was definitely a fox, but it was stale. Sitting and curling her tail around her, she glanced at her apprentice. All right. We'll start with hunting. Not everyone had to fight to be a good warrior. Sakura was just looking around. She seemed excited? No. Shy? LeopardBrook was still on fence about the mysterious scent of the fox that still lingered here. Only an expert would be able to smell it. Only a warrior that had been trained for many moons would be able to. Hopefully soon, this apprentice and many other ones would be able to. I'll have to tell Maplestar as soon as I get back. She noticed Sakura Paw looking at her paws and then glancing back at her. Alright, so what do you know? Okay. She crouched, carefully waiting for the... Oh, a rogue had just run by. It slightly startled her. They seemed to be climbing. We we need to crouch? Correct. And you want to make sure that your leaves... Oh no, I almost messed up that one. Your tail and claws and paws don't make a sound? She was really proud of her apprentice so far. Glancing around, she looked for something to help her apprentice train. Grabbing a rock, she came up with an idea. Pretend that rock is a mouse. She waited to see what her apprentice would do. Training would be a long run. LeopardBrook yawned, tiredly padding to the warrior's den. It had been a long day. She needed some rest. Her apprentice and training had been going well. She was really proud of her apprentice. Curling up, she carefully drifted off to sleep. Her dreams beginning to consume her. Well, guys, that is it for today's video. I don't know if I'll make a part 2 to her story because I don't know if I'll be able to find people that would, work out with this. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and leave a comment of what you'd like to see on my channel. Bye!